Just after I posted yesterday's video, which I posted it really early in the day, I think it was around 10 or 11 or something in the morning. I never usually post until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know what possessed me to hit publish immediately. I kind of wish I wouldn't have, but alas, here we are. So, the update includes a ton of bug fixes, lots of stuff here. Different packs plus the base game, just all sorts of bug fixes. You can go to the Sims website and read all of those bug fixes yourself. It's quite a long list though, but there are two other things that were included in this update. Let's read this down here. It says, Soul Simmers, we hope you are safe and sound wherever you are right now. Today's update includes a range of bug fixes, several new scenarios, and the expansion of neighborhood stories as a configurable system that applies to neighbor Sims throughout your game. Playing with neighborhood stories. I'm kind of interested in how this works. Let's get the game started in the background while I read this so that we can actually look at this stuff. Playing with neighborhood stories. Ever wonder why those Sims next door never move out or expand their family or die from causes other than old age? Well, neighborhood stories is the answer. Last November, we rolled out an update for everyone that added a set of life changes for neighbor Sims who have a personal connection to your active household. With this release, Neighborhood Stories expands to breathe more life into Sims around town without your Sims ever having to know them. They're your neighbors or your Sims that live across town or even across the world. The Sims that you don't actively play now have story moments happen to them. This includes allowing neighbor Sims to die in accidents, let me try that again. This includes allowing your neighbor Sims to die in accidents, have an adoption or baby, make changes in their career, or move in and out of lots. But maybe you're saying, I like the pancakes the way they are. I don't want them to move or have children. That's not my story. Don't worry, neighborhood stories can be enabled for all Sims in my households or other households, or on an individual basis per household. Not only that, but each type of story can also be turned on or off individually. So you can turn off the pancakes from moving out or having children, but Bob can still change his career or die in a fiery accident. To change configurations, just select Manage Worlds in the Options menu, and then select Manage Households. From there, you can choose either My Households or Other Households, and then configure the neighborhood stories by selecting the button at the top right for all the households in that tab. Or you can configure them separately per household using the neighborhood stories button in each household. That's a lot. That was like a massive wall of text there. I'm gonna bring up the game here in a second and show you what all that is and what it means. To see what changes have taken place each day, go to a mailbox and select Check Recent Neighborhood Stories. A notification will appear letting you know what changes have happened. See what's happening to the Sims around the world no matter who they are. Okay. And then, oh, what's this? Okay, these are the new icons. And then just, what, screenshots? Oh, okay. Okay, manage household buttons. Got it. And then mailbox. Got it. Okay. And now for new scenarios. New scenarios now available along with existing household support in select scenarios. Would you like to try out some brand new scenarios? With today's base game update, you can. We've added 7 new scenarios to The Sims 4. When you boot up the game today, you'll have access to Too many toddlers. No, thank you. In this updated version of the previously limited time scenario, aim to get the happy toddler reward trait for this gaggle of whiz kids in the making. Troublemaker. The kid's a menace. Choose the path of villainy or surprise them with a redemption arc. Okay. Rom-com. Is this relationship a joke? Only you can write the punchline. Super rich supervillain. Making a fortune is great, but you know what's even better? Stealing one. Extraterrestrial researcher. The Sims want to believe? Bring the truth from out there to your own home. Did I just find my next LP after making money? I think I did. Unlucky chef. Luck has nothing to do with how fire the chef is? Okay. No skills, no problem. Who said Sims need to be skilled to make it in life? Time to prove your street smarts. Huh, that could be interesting too. In addition to these scenarios, we've updated the feature to add existing household support to select scenarios. You'll also notice several tweaks and improvements to various aspects of the feature. Take these new scenarios for a spin today. Okay, and then again, all the bug fixes listed. So let's go into the game. Right off the bat, we're greeted by this. Update, more life added. Neighbors can now have kids, get jobs, and die in accidents without help. And then you can click on this and it'll bring you to the browser page for the Sims website. Here is the new scenarios. Unlucky chef, too many toddlers, which was already here but is available always now, I guess. And then, yeah, all of the new scenarios. And then some of the old ones as well, like making money. So we already saw those. So maybe we should grab one here. This one says intermediate. Oh, okay. They have new difficulty listings based on how difficult the challenge is to complete. Making money is easy. Sure, totally. We're having a super easy time becoming a millionaire. Making our own furniture and selling it at a store. This one's intermediate. Power couple is easy. This one's intermediate. Unlucky chef is hard. Okay, that's a little scary. If the one I'm on now is easy, then I don't know that I really want to try any of these others. But let's just hop in here and see. Like unlucky chef, a sim is certain their destiny is to become a world famous chef. There's just one little problem. This sim is way more likely than most people to accidentally start fires while cooking. It's not merely a lack of skill, it's just some freakish bad luck. That sounds really bad. Can the Sims survive the dangerous journey to culinary excellence, or will they decide that playing with fire isn't for them, and making fancy drinks seems like the safer route to success? That's kind of interesting. We'll try more of the scenarios out as we go, especially once we're done with making money, which right now I just want to grab a world and check out these new story progression things are. We're just in a world that I use for building random lots, so we will pop in here and maybe we'll pop into Bob and Eliza Pancake. The first thing is you can apparently click here on that, nothing to note. So what I did was I clicked on the mailbox, check recent neighborhood stories. Right now there's nothing to report because I literally have not played this game. It's just for me to build in mostly. Gameplay? Neighborhood stories. Okay. Enable neighborhood stories. Reset custom configurations. Okay, here we go. You go to manage worlds and then manage households and play with neighborhood stories. Neighborhood stories enables households you don't actively play to experience life changes. This includes pregnancy and adoption, moving in and out of houses, or maybe even untimely death due to accidents. Go to manage households to configure the system, which is where we're at now. So we have 2 households that we've played, Bob and Eliza Pancake, and then this guy who I literally just used for building purposes. So we can enable story progression for him. We can disable by clicking on each of these. We can disable whatever we want to disable, or enable by turning them green again. So we can enable die in accidents, adopt a child, adopt cats and dogs if you have the pets expansion pack, leave a career, retire from a career, have a baby, move in, move out, or join a career. That is awesome. And you don't have to be involved with them at all. You can configure each and every one of these households individually, and you can also just have the whole thing enabled, and it just enables all of them on every household. It does not look like it's individual sim based. So let's say you have the roomies here, and you have all of these enabled. When one of them moves out, say they move out into a house of their own, well, I don't know, how do you think that works? Does that work as the whole house moves out together, or does just one person move out? That'd be something interesting to pay attention to while we're playing through the Not So Berry challenge and the Making Money scenario LPs, to see if individual sims in households can move out, or if it's just entire households that are moving in and out of houses. But move in and move out, but no getting married or divorced at all. So yeah, that's a missed opportunity. I would have loved to have seen that as well. I mean, how is that already part of the game, that they get married and divorced? I don't really know. I never pay attention to any household outside of the one I'm playing, so I don't really know how that works. But if marriage and divorce are not included in this, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's great. I love it. I'm glad for it. I just wish marriage and divorce were also included in that, but we'll have to play around with it more in our LPs to really get a feel for how it works and what happens to each of the households as we go. But it does give us something more to think about when we're playing through the LPs, what also is going on around the world around us. So yeah, that is the update for today. I'd like to say again that if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as I've been trying all week, I will try to get the Not So Berry challenge, next episode of the Not So Berry challenge LP up this week at some point, plus a speed build that I have had waiting in the queue all week. So those should be coming in the next couple of days, assuming there's no more news coming out, but there probably will be with my luck. So maybe I'll do a all sims next week as well, and see how it goes. But thank you for watching. All support is appreciated. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.